Hey, Mom, I've got something to say. I'm tired of fighting. I think it's time that we rebuild the trust. Let's both apologize and we'll do a trust fall. I trust you to catch me. Okay, not exactly what I was imagining with the trust fall. I am Holly, I'm Kawaii Kunicorn, but today I am Cat. And I'm making this video for everyone that was like, you missed some things on the first level. Go back, please. So Fluffy Joe here wants me to join his neighborhood cat gang. I might be interested. But first I need to prove myself by completing every single task in the house. We're going to explore every nook, every cranny. We're going to uncover every mystery. First, we should probably say hi to my mother, though, shuffling through the kitchen. Make sure that she's attending to all of my feline needs. Oh, Mother, I hope my food bowl is full. It's actually shocking how little attention she's paying to me right now. Like, I'm the cat here. I'm the one that's supposed to be ignoring you. What do you call this? Oh, no. No. That won't do it all. Mother, there's a few too many presents in my box. Hello, the gifts are piling up. Look at me right now and clean the litter box, or next I'll be pooping in the toaster. There's nobody even on the phone. Hello, I'm down here. Don't you shuffle away from me. You don't know where I could poop next. It could be anywhere. I don't want to be issuing threats, but I kind of feel like she's giving me the silent treatment. Maybe she's getting forgetful. Maybe she's forgotten that she has a cat. I'm trying to learn and grow as a cat, and that also means improving my communication. So instead of just pooping in the toaster, which is what I would normally do, I'm going to try to send her a message using the TV. Mother, say hello to the cat. Look, it's a cat, just like me. Just like the cat you have in your house. Remember all the money that you spent on piano lessons? Money well spent. Can't she see me? Hello. It's a bit creepy when it looks like she's staring right through me. I've never been so desperate for attention. That's actually so fine, and I'm not bothered at all, and that's why I'm going to continue my exploration of the house. And if I just happen to find any of Mother's precious belongings balanced precariously on the edge of a ledge, well then, you know, that's just fate. Oh my gosh, is this her favorite vase? Out of the way. Oops. That sound sure was attention getting. Oh, what's this? Hello? Coming over? Hi! Uh-oh. Oh, she cranky. Look, I'm not saying that knocking things off of edges is like a good way to get attention. I don't endorse it, though it is very cat behavior. And also I feel like she's kind of neglecting me. So unfortunately, I'm acting out. I wonder if this is what Fluffy Joe wants to see for prospective members of the cat gang. I can make a painting crooked. If Fluffy Joe asks, I'm not scared of my mom. If anybody else asks, I am a little bit scared of my mom. To be fair, though, I think she's a little bit scared of me. Scared of what I might knock over next. Nothing is safe while my litter box remains full. I've issued my demands, and next I take out my main rival. There's only room for one. I do feel a little bit bad that she's spending her Saturday cleaning up my trail of destruction, but all I need is a little acknowledgement, and then we can both move on with our days. I'm trying to join a cat gang here. She acknowledged me. That was all I needed. Continuing my evolution as a cat today, I'm going to try to use simple machines. I've got like an idea of how I could catch all of these mice effectively. Let's see if it works. Mouse trap at the ready, and they're off. Okay, it didn't quite trap them, but I think it's contained them. Most of the mice have stayed within a reasonable distance. I think I might actually be able to catch all of them. I've already got 3, and I think there's some time left on the timer. No time to see exactly how much because this purple mouse is getting further and further away, and I'm gonna lose it. Oh, perfect. Okay, he got stuck on the couch. Okay, come here. I think we have enough time. Let's check the timer. Oh my gosh, 4 seconds. Get in your house, little mouse. Yes! It's probably the most excitement this house has ever seen. What a rush. Hey, Mother, did you see what I did? I caught all 4 mice, and I did it in under 30 seconds. I used a simple machine. Girl, what are you leaving this basketball here for? You're gonna trip and fall over this. This is danger. I'm trying to prevent you from having a fall. What if you pick me up and we talk about safety? Please. Oh, finally, Mother's embrace. Oh, dang, I think it just pulled out her false teeth. There's an important lesson here, and it's that you should never hit your cat with a frying pan, even if they do pull out your false teeth. You're the human here. You're the one that's going to have to show some restraint. Don't you wave that pan at me. I don't accept this behavior. Hey, Mom, I've got something to say. I'm tired of fighting. I think it's time that we rebuild the trust. Let's both apologize, and we'll do a trust fall. I trust you to catch me. Okay, not exactly what I was imagining with the trust fall. Just a small bonk on the head, nothing to worry about. She does this all the time, honestly. She's such a ham. Message received. You weren't ready for the trust fall. I get it. For real, though, don't stress. She'll be up on her feet with a cheeky little smile in like 10 seconds, won't ya? Oh, you almost got me there. Excellent acting skills, Granny. Yeah, she knows it. I need to get going on some tasks, but first we need to refuel. A couple of biscuits for the road. I'm like carb loading before a marathon. Actually, I don't like them. Yes, I've eaten this exact flavor for months, and no, I don't ever want to see it again. I feel like I've already broken like so many pots and plants in the house, but apparently it's not enough because I have a mission to break 10 pots. And I haven't yet hit it somehow. Mother hates this mission. She's just trying to ruin my chances at joining the neighborhood cat gang. But I feel like I'm getting close. I got to impress Fluffy Joe. Finally, my reign of terror is possibly over. Uh-oh, she's coming with the pan. Fortunately for me, she's pretty slow. So if I can just outmaneuver her for like a few more seconds, she might forget what I done. It's like we're playing chicken. Between my agility and her memory loss, I think we'll be able to solve this. Quick check to see if there's been any improvements in the hygiene department. Wow, okay, I guess if you want anything done around here, you gotta do it yourself. I don't actually know how to clean my own litter box, but I guess I'll have a try. I guess these probably need to not be in the box. That's my preference. I think I've heard her talk about the garbage before. Don't really know what that is. And look, if I have to clean it myself, I'm going to clean it my way. And look at that. It's clean. Did you know that pets can have pets too? This is my pet. His name is Beep Boop. Beep Boop is a very good robot, and I always remember to give him lots of pets, and if he had a litter box, I would almost definitely clean it every day. But the most important thing is to give your robot love. You are perfect, and I will look after you always. I think I've spotted a friend in trouble. I feel an unlikely alliance about to form. This isn't good. We gotta get you back in the water and stat. I know what it looks like. It doesn't look good, but I'm using my softest mouth. I'm gonna return this fish to the tank safely. I've got no teeth in the equation. We just have to hope that they haven't been out of the water for too long. Well, no, it's okay if they start swimming. Oh my gosh, I'm scared to look. Ooh, a little tail wiggle. I think they're gonna be okay. I don't know how long they were up there. They need to regain their strength. Maybe a bit of fish food helps regain the strength. Kind of makes sense. You know, they've survived something really difficult and they need to have a good feed. Here you go, little bud. Have a nice meal with all of your friends. They can welcome you home. Chow down. You're probably hungry. You deserve it. Hey, Mom, did you see the way I saved that fish? I'll tell you all about it if you want to lift me into your arms, and I will tell you the daring tale. So I spotted a fish on top of the light. I don't know how I saw them because my eyes aren't that good. Maybe I could just borrow these glasses, actually. I don't know if they're my prescription, but there aren't a whole lot of choices for glasses in this house, so I should at least try them. Upon closer inspection, I don't think they actually help my vision that much, so I should probably give them back to Mother. So like I was saying, I spotted the fish, and then I put them in my soft mouth, and I returned them back to the tank. Aren't you proud? So then I says to Mother, I return them to the tank with a soft mouth. I don't think she believed me. I don't know why. I think I've always been like extremely mature and responsible when it comes to the fish tank. Like, look, I'm just like feeding them lunch with no ulterior motives whatsoever, probably. Anyway, so I was wondering if I'm any good at fishing. I think that could be a good skill for me to cultivate. It's all about the reflexes. Oh my gosh, Fluffy Joe is going to be so impressed. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call. Yes, hello? Fluffy Joe, I was just talking about you. I see you're not going anywhere without food. How do you handle a knife? What an ominous question. Oh, sorry about that. Catch and release, obviously. Well, that was fun. I think I did learn a little bit about fishing. Thanks for the practice. Okay, let's see what kind of tasks we have going on in the kitchen. If we're going to be learning about faucets, if we're going to be getting in the kitchen, doing some cooking, I think we need something on the radio. How do you turn this thing up? Leave it to Mother to have the oldest radio in the world. Do we only have 3 stations that we can listen to? Okay, which is the best one? Hard to manipulate knobs with my little paws. There we go. Yeah, blast it. Okay, slay. Mother's gonna love this. Now we've got the entertainment sorted. I can get down to my kitchen jobs. As a cat, I can't say that I've spent like heaps of time in the kitchen, although cats do love running water, so it is important that I learn how to turn the faucets on and off. This looks a little bit easier than a knob. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I've basically just made a water feature. Now I can keep my paws nice and clean, and I don't have to drink out of that disgusting still water in a bowl. I can drink out of the beautiful fountain. Wow, new missions. It's time for some kitty cooking. Investigating the human custom of twice-baked bread. Like, they bake the bread once, but then they cut it into smaller pieces, and then they want to cook it again. I'd say that I totally understand it, but it does smell really good. I can make breakfast in bed for Mother. Tomato on toast. That's breakfast, isn't it? Now, this is my first ever time trying to use a knife, so I'm going to have to be extremely careful, especially because I do not have thumbs. I'm a natural, a culinary genius. I've cut up a tomato. Mom, I'm opening a restaurant. Now that I've perfected my knife skills, it's time to move on to fire? Yes, my traditional enemy, the frying pan. No longer only a weapon of anger. I will now use you to fry some potatoes. I don't really think that cats eat potatoes. It doesn't really seem like much of a cat meal, but maybe this one can be for my mom. She loves potatoes, and I'm just excited to use my knife again. Had a blast cutting up that tomato. Can't wait to see what we can do with the potato. Oh my gosh, that's so satisfying. Also, like, way too many pieces for me to carry over, so let's try to make this a bit more efficient. Is this like a dry pan situation? Are we gonna have a bit of butter, a bit of oil? Maybe we could check the garden, see if there's any fresh herbs. Okay, this is a bit exciting. I've never used the stove before. Let's see how this works. Okay, gotta turn on some gas first, and then we hit the ignition. Not the burner I intended, but that's fine. We can just drag this over. I'm pretty sure one of my other missions is to turn on every single burner, but first let's make sure we don't burn the potatoes. Not 100% sure how I'm supposed to be able to tell if they're done or not, but they are starting to look pretty brown. That looks delicious. But how am I supposed to get them out? I'm gonna burn my paws. You say I've completed the mission, but the mission's not over. I need a cat-sized oven glove and a spatula. Quickly! It's already too late. Cancel the opening of the restaurant. I'm not ready. Maybe I ventured too far from what I know. Like, what does a cat really know about cooking potatoes? Obviously, I'm more of a chicken girly. I'm really hoping that my mother is keeping the chicken in the fridge because that is food safety 101. But also, I'm like not seeing it. Oh no, is it up here on the top shelf? Ooh, uncovered and everything? I know that I just learned to use a knife for the first time today, but even I know that you are not supposed to keep raw chicken on the top shelf of the fridge. It can drip its raw chicken drippings all over everything else in the fridge, and then it's like, boom, salmonella. Anyway, no real danger to me apparently because I'm carrying raw chicken in my mouth, and might just put this directly on the microwave plate because I'm feeling rogue like that. How long do we think? 6 minutes? Does that seem like a good amount of time in the microwave? I don't really know microwaves very well. I mean, it's looking brown. That seems like a good sign. I'm just not quite sure how we're going to tell if it's cooked inside, which also I think is a danger with chicken. Okay, what do we think? I mean, it looks pretty good, but I think we're not going to know for sure until we cut it open and see what it looks like inside. Any excuse to trot out my new knife skills? If the inside is pink, then have a second think about throwing it in the garbage. A safety check, and okay, it's not super pink. The mission is complete. I don't know if I'm gonna end up with a funny tummy. That must be Joe. Is he impressed with my cooking? Now I see you're not just a cool cat, you're also a chef. Last thing I wanted to know is about how smart you are. How am I supposed to prove my intelligence to the leader of the neighborhood cat gang? Oh, spelling and computer hacking. Feline literacy rates are in the toilet, but it all changes now. I wonder if my mom will be shocked and impressed when she realizes that I can spell. I mean, she knows I'm smart. Look at the way I'm completing missions left and right. Can't do our spelling exercise until we find all of the blocks. Don't know if we need this one, but I'll just pop it on the ground with the others. Let's see what we're working with here. We got all the necessary materials. We got a C. We got a T. It's a very good start. Now that I've found my A, I've almost spelled cat. I wonder what I should spell next. So I'm gonna really freak out my mom, like, help me. I'm trapped in here. I used to be a human. In addition to being able to read, I'm also an elite feline hacker who just found Mother's USB stick. I wonder what kind of secrets she's keeping on here. There might be pictures of me as a baby, maybe adoption papers so I could find out where I really came from. Luckily, my next mission is to log on to Grandma's computer. Yes, I want to know the secrets. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I found the password to Grandma's computer earlier when I was knocking books off of shelves. There was like a 4-digit number just scratched into the wall. First, let's try to plug in this USB stick, see what happens there. Maybe it'll just like automatically open up the computer once it's plugged in. Let's see. Time to put my hacking skills to the test. I am typing in the number from the wall. Access granted. I better make this quick. What happens if she looks over and realizes the cat's using the computer? Fluffy Joe's like, remember you had a piggy bank? There is something to do with what's inside of it. Sorry, I gotta go. That's an intriguing message. I definitely want to find out what's in the piggy bank, but I need to at least try to find out what's on the computer. Okay, we got family. We've got our pets. What other pets do you have? This better just be me and the fish, or I'm gonna be so angry. I want to see hundreds of pictures of me and maybe one picture of the fish, tops. Open this and find out what Mother's really thinking. Needs a password, though, apparently. Should I just try 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh no, I didn't expect my mom to actually be using unique passwords. Does this mean that they're like scrawled on a different part of wall? I was hoping that the password might just be my name, but no dice. I'm starting to regret really pitching myself as like a feline hacker because I've hit a real obstacle here. Until I find more passcodes on the wall, I give up. Pretty sure we got a few more missions on the watch. Ooh, open the safe and the garage door. Got it. Password coming back for you later. Oh my gosh, look at the state of this place. Mother needs to clean up. Oh, look, I already knocked over my piggy bank. Where have I seen this symbol before? Wait, my next mission was to open the safe. I'm pretty sure I saw a safe upstairs. It was like somewhere kind of hidden where like robbers wouldn't probably find it. Pretty sure I saw it when I was like walking up on the shelves, you know, knocking things over, exploring. I think I see it next to that bookshelf. Not gonna know for sure until we get a closer look. Quite a few obstacles in the way. I will get rid of these. They don't look very breakable, so I'm sure they'll bounce. They're birds. They might fly. Okay, it didn't really sound like flying. The loft was looking a little bit too clean anyway. Like there was hardly any broken glass up here at all. Too much of a contrast. Oh, this is definitely giving safe. Let's try that key coin. It looks like a good fit. Oh my gosh, I'm rich. I'm a fat cat. Think of all the laser pointers I can buy with these fat stacks. I'm getting off the kibbles. I'm gonna be eating those premium meat tubes for every meal. I might even buy something nice for my mother. Wait, what's this? It must be important if she's keeping it in the safe. Wait, it looks a little bit like that key card. Somebody really needs to get going on these chores, and you know it is not going to be me. I'm just gonna climb over the detritus. I'm like 99% sure that I found the key card, so let's see if this fits. A new world, a new life, a new room!